Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Recently I got the chance to test drive the freshened 2019 Jeep Cherokee, and this one with the new 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. My first driving impressions coming right up. The contemporary Jeep Cherokee has been one of the brand's top-selling crossover SUVs in spite of its controversial styling that made huge ripples in the Jeep faithful community when it first launched in 2014. Finally, though, Jeep has given the midsize Cherokee a thorough freshening that cleanly addresses the styling deficiencies up front, with an all-new grille and headlight treatment that more than mimics the traditional Jeep family DNA that we find in other models like the Grand Cherokee and the Compass. It gets a new hood, LED headlights, and a fascia up front. New wheel designs come all around, and at the rear are a few styling tweaks too. I do like what they've done. It now looks appealing enough to me where I could take it seriously as a potential buying option. The interior remains largely the same place except for a few revisions and trims. A premium trim place such as on our Trailhawk tester with leather seats, sporting touches of embroidery and color, and lots of comfort and convenience touches. Center stage is the latest generation of Chrysler's UConnect infotainment system, which has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. Also standard inside is another feature, the button you need to use every time you get in the Cherokee to turn off its annoying engine auto start-stop feature. Yes, the Cherokee's the latest victim on the lots to get the sickness of auto start-stop. Cranking up and shutting off its new for 2019 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is a rough and unrefined experience always, so you'll want to turn it off at all times. Get in the habit. When it is on, however, the new 270 horsepower Turbo 4 I found is a nice torque-rich power source with 295 pound-feet of twist, way more than the 3.2-liter V6. It's smooth and it has a pleasing power band around town, and best of all, it has enough torque down low to work off-road for crawling around in the rough without having to throttle it silly to keep it moving forward. It works well with what FCA calls the second-generation 9-speed automatic transmission. This is actually saying a lot from me, as I've universally panned this nasty gearbox since its inception. It now seems to behave better, smoother, and more like a traditional transmission than ever. It allows the engine to rev freely and give you its power when you ask. They might have actually succeeded in coming up with a nice package here in this powertrain. Being a Trailhawk, our tester of course came with the top-end suspension and the off-road oriented drive hardware underneath. The Jeep Active Drive Lock has a true low range and mechanically locking rear differential for genuine and severe use out in the wild. You could also set the Select Train traction control knob for various modes to let it automatically dial in the best ranges of operation, traction metrics, and throttle mapping to get you through your path. And this really is what sets the Cherokee apart from the competition, in that no other brand in this size class offers this level of off-road prowess or capability, except maybe the Range Rover if you stretch your mind a little bit, but that's at a much higher price. Alright, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed with this little guy. They've done a nice job refreshing the styling and the new powertrain. I like the 2-liter turbo, and we're gonna see that in a lot of other products from the company. Wrangler's got it in there, a little bit of a variation of it, and I think we're gonna see it in some other vehicles that are gonna surprise people down the road. Nice engine. The auto start-stop system, hated it. It sucks, and it's a deal killer. This is a vehicle that would go on my buy it list if not for that. Sad thing. Anyway, if you like the video you just saw, click right there, see our latest test drive, or click here, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Either way, stay tuned.